maintenance on the wrong CD. It doesn't require cleaning. I just did this yesterday. Come on. Wrong button. Anyways. Oh, nice. It works. Hey, everybody. This is the last on GameCube. Welcome to my first PC Let's Play of Operation Neptune. It's a game that was released for the DOS in 1991, but then was stopped being released for God knows why. But then it was restored for the Windows in 1996. And yeah, this game nowadays is now a very underrated game. And those of you who don't like this game, you're stupid. This game is an amazing game. The Windows version actually has one hell of a damn epic soundtrack, if I do say so myself. Sorry about the random cut, I just closed my door. So yeah, this game, to be honest, I'm recording the Windows version because there are already a lot of walkthroughs for the DOS version. And yeah, there's only one walkthrough of the Windows version that was ever found on YouTube. His YouTube name is Lingyan203. Lingyan203. Yeah, he did the Windows version, but his walkthrough of it is not that clear. So I decided to do the Windows version because of that. I'll be the second person on YouTube to record the Windows version of this game, but the first person to record it with commentary. Thank God I'm doing this, because the Windows version, I do like the DOS version, but it doesn't give me that same feeling the Windows version gives me. The Windows version just brings back so many memories that I had when I was a kid. And yeah, this game will never compare to any other game when it comes to having a special place in my heart. Not even Mario Sunshine can compare to this. Even though, however, it has a special place in my heart next to this game. This game I love so much. When I played this game yesterday, my practice file was Windows version of this game was the very first time I've ever played the Windows version of this game in, I'm not kidding, 10 years. Finally, this game brings back tons of memories. Regardless of what happens. Anyways, yeah, I didn't want to do the DOS version because there's already a mixed confusion. I was going to record a screen recording of the DOS version because you can play this game online. It's the DOS version that's online, but yeah, sometimes music glitches, and when the music doesn't, yeah, and for some odd reason, when I tried to play the DOS version on my laptop, the music just didn't sound right, and yeah, the controls were too sticky, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I can't screen record on a Windows computer, so I decided to do this thing. So I decided to get this off of eBay. Thank God I did, because if it wasn't for the Windows version, or if it wasn't for eBay, I would not be one of the first person to record this game, the Windows version of this game, with commentary. Thank God I'm doing that right now. So yeah, anyways, yeah, this game brings a lot of memories, so fine. I can't even talk. The reason why I can't even talk right now is because I'm just so glad that I'm about to play this game right now. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, with that, let's put an end to all this chatter right now. I'm gonna go start this game up and let the story take place.
All personnel on hand. This is a red alert. Galaxy's altered course.
Check computer guidance system. System has malfunctioned.
Altitude is dropping.
Fire retro rockets to maintain altitude.
Altitude is 30,000 feet. Altitude is 20,000 feet. Altitude is 10,000 feet.
This is Mission Control. Galaxy has crashed. Execute Operation Neptune.
Why the hell would you fire retro rockets to keep its altitude? Doesn't that destroy them into pieces and speed up the... TLC logic. Like Nintendo logic only from the learning company instead of Nintendo. Oh, and by the way, the graphics look a hell of a lot better in the Windows version than they do in the DOS version. The DOS version of music is not as good as this one. So yeah, this game is brings back a lot of memories. Let's go through here.
9 months ago, an elite team of astronauts and scientists began a top-secret research project in deep space. After several months, the team sent back their initial results sealed in secret data canisters on board the unmanned Galaxy space capsule. However, the capsule malfunctioned, broke into pieces, and crashed into the sea. Reports from the crash area indicate dangerous levels of toxins in the water. Toxic chemicals from aboard the Galaxy space capsule may have leaked into the sea, threatening the world's marine life. You have been selected to carry out an important search and recovery mission. You must search the area in the mini-submarine Neptune and recover the pieces of the space capsule and the classified information encoded in the data canisters. Use the sub's high-tech equipment to cope with problems you encounter. Good luck, and remember, the fate of the world's oceans is in your hands.
Okay, wait. Why would a space capsule be unmanned? Wouldn't you have anybody on board a space capsule for this kind of problem? I mean, the computer malfunctioned and the space capsule is unmanned. Why'd you send back an unmanned capsule to Earth? Wouldn't you need people on board a capsule to fix computer malfunctions anyway? Seriously, what the heck? I don't know, is that humanity's stupidity or just TLC logic? Come on, computer.
This is a highly classified mission. Please enter your name into the security list.
Anyways, yeah, so... yeah, I like the voice acting in this game, even though there's not much voice acting, since there are not too many cutscenes. Actually, the only cutscene is a cutscene in the beginning of the game. At least that's what I know of, in the final cutscene of the game. Anyways, yeah, so I do this since I just wanted to get the word out. This is an educational math problem, and yeah, I finished the game and got obsessive with it when I was 8 years old. Started playing this game when I was 7. My mom took it away before I was even old enough to play. In this game, she took it away when I was 8 after I finished the game completely for me being obsessed with this game. When this game is made for kids ages 9 to 14. Yeah, I completed the game and my mom took it away from me for being obsessed with it before I was even old enough to play it. Yeah, that was kind of funny. I just found that pretty funny. I didn't even know it was for ages 9 to 14 until, like, last year. Anyways, yeah, the only difference in the game's code between the Windows version and the only difference in the codes between this game's code between the Windows version and the DOS version is the placement of the math problems. I'll get into that, which placements are different as we get into the game. But other than that, the Windows version and the DOS version is the exact same thing. Has the exact same code other than the physical appearance and the music. Music on the DOS version changes during every single frame, whereas the Windows version just has a lot of epic music. Yeah, but this game, there's some music in this game, in this version of the game. For example, one of the songs in this game has an intro that sounds nothing like the intro from the official soundtrack, and it's supposed to be the same thing. They just sound like they use different drums. So anyways, enough with that. I'm just going to get into this. I'm just going to start off a new file. All these are practice files, and yeah, that one up there is just my practice. It was actually an outtake because I did not explain a couple things, and yeah, I forgot to end the video off somehow. So, you have to complete both modes in order to get 100% in this game.
Security clearance issued.
Even the game says it.
Mission.
Even the game says it later in the game. Anyways. Okay, starting off here, the arrow keys are to move and spacebars to fire ink pellets, and you can also press enter to fire ink pellets. Oh, what do you know? You could do that. Press enter to fire ink pellets in the DOS version. Apparently not in this version. Anyways, these pufferfish are the Goombas of this game, and technically the object of this game is to collect all the pieces that you found in there. Now, piece that we... hold on. Let me go over here. That is a piece of the Galaxy space capsule. When I was a kid, I always thought those were elf hats. Yeah. You're pretty much on the surface of the wall. I don't know how there's a wall right there, so they dropped it right there. Anyways, yeah. These clamps don't appear that often. Ink pellets can stun the enemies for a short time, but it can't kill them, obviously, because you're trying to save them sea life. Just going through here. Hey, look! Jellyfish. Time to shoot him! Wrong. It's one of the very, very few enemies in this game that can't be stunned with ink pellets. And yeah, there's that thing right there. And its mouth has a purpose later in the game. I'll get into that in expert. It has a purpose in expert mode. It can't do anything in this mode. I'll get into that later, of course. Anyways, here we have a stingray. There's another piece right there. There are enemies in this game. Usually that stingray would just shoot its thing that's clothing on the tail. I always thought those things were called salt pellets, but apparently they're projectiles. Yay, I spoiled it. Anyways, new player hint. Wow, slight delay. When you receive a message from math problems on the surface ship or on board the computer. Game action stops while you do math problems. Yeah, there's a sequence break in here. You get 2 math problems right there. Yeah, that was fun. Anyways, in the DOS version, the math problem won't appear until you enter that area where I just... the space capsule is at. I like how you said put any combination when this particular problem there's only one combination that can equal 89. This whole combination has a combination of 99. So yeah, here. DOS version of the math problem doesn't appear until you collide with that spire right there. It's going down here. And what do you know? Sequence break. I just skipped out on the math problem. Now, in the DOS version, the math problem won't come down until you collect that. Now, there would be a sonar problem here, telling you that there's something ahead. The problems of the sonar that happen here actually have a very big purpose in the game. They actually tell you that there's something coming on ahead. Now, this is a dolphin. Try to shoot at it, it does nothing, but it can give you an extra oxygen tank if you didn't lose any oxygen. If you lost any oxygen, it'll just replenish your oxygen. And yeah, these dolphins are actually very helpful in this game. Yeah, they pretty much give you extra lives if you didn't lose any oxygen, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So going through here, this, see that thing right there? Let's collect it! Yay, sparkly! You've collected a data canister from the space capsule. Break the access code by typing in the next number in the code sequence. After you break the code, you'll be able to read one of the log entries that explains what the scientists found.
Won't have time, I'll be back in a bit.
You didn't have to tell me that. Sorry about that, my dad just interrupted me again. I was trying to get him to not interrupt me at all. So click to go on, or you can press enter to go on. Every single... New player, no. Type numbers and symbols in the calculator, press equals answer when you're done. Answer what you want. So when you press enter, click to go. Or you just press enter to go on. Now, every single data canister has these access code. Oh no, they didn't give us a password. We're gonna stay here forever and trying to figure out this access code. No. Simple mathematics, my friends.
Entry 1.04. We have begun setting up the solar panels to collect energy. This will let us generate power to run a mining station. As soon as the station is built, we will begin extracting minerals from beneath the surface of the asteroid.
I'm going to read these all over in order at the end of the Voyager game, at each of the games. But yeah, even though it sounds like it's in chronological order, the order that you receive these data canisters, it's actually kind of funny. But I'll still do it in the end, just because I like to keep things organized. Oh, by the way, in the DOS version, these would be red, and the color would be white. Even, however, in the Windows version, this is green, and the font color of the font is yellow. Stun. I don't know what to say when getting stunned. Just stun me. Anyways, in the DOS version, that problem won't appear until after you collect the data cans. After you collect that capsule piece, but normally in the Windows version, the problem would just appear as soon as you go up there. I like how they tell us that there's a storm interfering with communication when, yeah, it shouldn't matter to us that much. Port search area. Search progress. Put search area in square kilometers. 14. Great progress. Out. Now, this one is probably one of my favorite things in the game. Look at this. It's supposed to act like a machine. Permission to enter? Permission denied! I always thought that was pretty funny when I was a kid. Even though, yeah, I just lost oxygen. And, yeah, it looked like a machine when I was a kid, even though it's supposed to be a living thing. It's kind of funny. So, yeah. Into the supply station, you must open the lock first. Remember, kids, combination lock. Remember, kids, you must open the lock with a combination. Actually, I don't even know what to say about that. Combination is actually kind of an understatement because they pretty much just give you the combination anyway via math problems. Now, 75 plus. Yeah, they make a full revolution to get the whole same number when you could have gone that number right there. Yeah. First number accepted. Now, look what happens when you get a problem wrong. Thinking, oh, this should be no sweat. I can just be lazy. As soon as this is finished. Right? Error! What? Error! Wrong. Whenever you get a problem wrong, it takes away a quarter of your oxygen. Yeah, the ship takes away a quarter of your oxygen just for getting a problem wrong when they were the ones that asked you to do this entire mission in the first place. It's like they asked you to do this mission in the first place just so that they can kill you. Yeah, TLC logic. If you get the same problem wrong twice, if you put an incorrect answer twice in a row on the same problem, then yeah, it'll just automatically solve the problem anyway. You'll get it wrong. Regardless of what type of problem you're using, even the combination lock. Problem has been reported to the ship to prevent further loss of oxygen. Yeah! The problem has been reported to the ship when the ship is the one who's been Yes, the game says that problem has been reported to the ship to prevent further loss of oxygen when the ship is doing this to you in the first place. Yeah! TLC logic. Lock opened. It's completed, not collected. So you complete the first sector.
Great progress. Everything is going well. We know you can do it. Out.
Like how they give you all these pep talks at the end of most sectors. Anyways, music changes as you go to the next sector. Anyways, in the DOS version, the problem won't appear until you go over there. Yeah, I'm not much of a nerd. Oh no! There's so many boxes left. How will I ever solve this problem? 6. Anyways, yeah. Boom. I suggest you just shoot that thing so you don't get hurt. Because I've never gone that once without getting hit. Without hitting him. See, look at that. It's just opening its mouth. In the expert mode, that is actually a new mechanic. Here we have the introduction to the Barracuda. Barracuda is the Koopa of this game. Now, I just went that softly because if you go all the way in there, then you'll have a mouth problem come up. And Barracuda won't move out that much in this game. Now, in the DOS version, the dolphin won't appear until you reach halfway through. Now watch this. It disappears completely. In this, yeah, this is the first sector of the game where the dolphin disappears. The only 2 sectors that have the dolphin not disappear in the frame that they respond in. The only 2 sectors that have the dolphin not leave the frame is the sector we just completed and the sector that we are going to complete next. Other than those 2 sectors, every single sector that has the dolphin leaves every single sector that it's in. Not kidding. It's gonna be a pain in the butt all the time. especially since it just leads very fast, especially in expert mode. That's real painful. Anyways, yeah, number right there. 2,500.
Entry 1.03. Mysterious spots that appeared on satellite pictures of the asteroid have turned out to be rock formations. We are running lab tests to determine the rock's composition. Exploration of the surface continues.
Yeah. Now, hey, Colin, don't forget that capsule piece. Well, no. I'm going to show you what happens if you forget even one capsule piece. Please move over. Thank you and good night. Jeez. Nearest 100. 5,200. Please go down. What did it? It'll just keep shooting at you in this version. Is it gonna? Oh. Second there, I thought it would keep shooting at you. It's not that often that I go through that without getting hit. Now, look at this. Hey, I'm too lazy. I don't want to collect all the capsule pieces. I just want to reach the exit now. You can't. No! Surface ship message. Ship's magnetometer indicates the presence of one object in this sector. Surface ship requests that you continue to search for the remaining capsule piece. Out. Oh! Rejection! Yeah, you're required to get every single piece of the capsule. You just don't want, even if you don't want to go through the sector without collecting every single piece. You're required to, in order to exit the sector. I just found that pretty funny. Reason why I chose this piece specifically is because this is the very first piece I forgot to collect when I was playing this game. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Please go down. Thank you and good night. That was actually kind of funny. Please go down. Okay, thank you and good night. See ya. Yeah. So here we go. Now the next sector. Music. Amazing. I have two things to say about the music in the next sector. Me like it. 80. Oh, I forgot to mention that I love the sound that the combination lock makes. It also makes that sound. Oh, great. This problem is also in the DOS version. 3/4 of a revolution. Great. In the DOS version, the combination log actually sounds like it's underwater. Other than that, there aren't any sound effects except for the letters that are appearing on the screen. Yeah.
Way to go. You have collected a total of 2 data canisters. Good luck in the next sector. Out.
I like how the ship actually knows how many canisters we've collected. Now, next sector. Music incredible. I'm going to let you listen to it. I'm going to turn up my volume all the way. Anyways, what I was saying... Actually, I forgot what I was going to say. Listen, it's my favorite song in this game. tell you. Amazing, huh? Those of you who are going to say it's the worst song you've ever heard, you have a wrong opinion. When I drank tea while listening to the song, it calmed me completely. Yeah, seriously. I love this song. That was my favorite song on Operation Neptune. I don't care what anybody says. Now, get this. The reason why I made you listen to the whole song in the first frame is because in the second frame, you have a math problem right there. 40, I believe. Yep, that's right. So yeah, the song resets every single time you finish a math problem. Please move out of the way. Thank you. Wow, why did I say it with that tone of voice? Please move out of the way. Thank you. Jeez, why do I sound like Patrick? Anyways, in the last version, the math problem won't appear until you get down to this frame. It's 49. 39, not 49. What the hell am I saying? Anyways, wait for that fish to go down. Remember, kids, aquatic mammals always have the right of way. Oh, now you get to see this guy shoot a projectile out of there. Yeah, I always thought that was salt, even though it sounds like a little bit like sand. Seriously, I always thought that was a piece of salt. Anyways, there's a sequence break in the game. In the Windows version of the game, you can easily go to the data canister, skip that problem easily. You can collect the data canister in time. Not kidding, that was amazing. There are very few sequence breaks in this game.
Entry 1.07. Lab analysis of rock samples indicates the presence of a new substance. The discovery of this new substance could prove to be more significant than the discovery of uranium. We will refer to the substance as Substance X.
But I seriously wish that I had more sequence breaks like this in the game, especially in the DOS version. They don't have any sequence breaks in that game, in the DOS version. Anyways, yeah, Substance X actually is more significant than the discovery of uranium. I'll get into that later because it's a huge spoiler. Anyways, yeah, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. DOS version, that's almost impossible to get through without shooting at something. Anyways, shoot yourself. Thank you. Anyways, going through here, you'll find a capsule piece up here. The next frame. Enjoy the dolphin staying there while it lasts. Now, slowly approach this, because if you just go as fast as you can, you're gonna have a math problem, and it interrupts the epic music. Now, in the DOS version, there's music from Sector 1. And the music of Sector 1 plays in the DOS version. And I don't think that, to be honest, they fit well, but they don't compare well at all. At least most of them don't compare well. Now, what I was going to try and mention for a while, I didn't want to mention yet because I wanted the song to finish. Now, the reason some enemies will look like they're trying to protect the capsule piece when it's intoxicating them. Sometimes they'll just attack. Sometimes they'll just defend. Sometimes they'll just try to protect the capsule piece, even though it's intoxicating them. Yeah, they try to shoot projectiles at you just so they can prevent you from taking away something that is intoxicating them. They're protecting something that's intoxicating them. Yeah, it's like they want to be intoxicating. Yeah, TLC logic. Anyways, now I'm done with that. Get rid of all my pellets because I don't even need them because I'm getting them up. Now, you can only shoot 2 pellets at a time. When the DOS version, you can shoot as many pellets as you need. This is all right there. Actually, I'll get into that in the next episode. I'm just gonna go over here and end this video off soon. Correct answer. 150. Jeez. I don't know why I sounded like Penny and someone from The Simpsons. Hey, 150. Jeez. 50. 125. Lock open. Anyways, get inside the supply station.
Job well done. You have completed the first zone. You have 4 zones to go. Keep up the good work. Out.
Now, yes, this is the first zone. There are 3 sectors in every zone. Matter of fact, this entire Let's Play is being divided into zones instead of episodes because each zone is only 3 sectors long. So I'm ending this video off. Next time on Operation Neptune, we're going to complete the next zone, Fossil Trench. See you guys then.